Welcome to Deep Thought. Playing the hand you were dealt. I'm going to tell you something going through life, y'all. And you know what? I might have been sounding more inspirational this week. I go with the flow, so just go with it. But you got to play the hand you were dealt. I'm going to tell you something now. People in general have a big problem. They trying to follow somebody else's hand. You know? You got people concerned about their looks. You got people concerned about their height, their race, their background, the things that happen to them in life, everything. But you know what? Yeah, you are who you are. You were born with a certain set of genetics. You were born in a certain culture and all of that. You have two choices. You can be sad about it. And I've seen I'm going to tell you what, I've seen some people, they just sad. Oh, it's over. Oh, I wish I was this. And even sometimes people try to even change how they look and stuff. That's a big thing. But, interestingly enough, their persona really doesn't change because they still have the mindset from whatever they were before. There's a lot of people who have, and they realize, you know what, they still not happy. Look, going through life, you have to play the hand that you were dealt. But play it well. Another way of saying it is, if you get a bunch of lemons, you make you some lemonade. If you're really good, make you a lemon meringue pie. In fact, I say make that lemon meringue pie. Yeah, the sugar's too much for a brother, but yeah, I'll like it. Because that's all you can really do. Because I'm going to tell you what, one of the problems with people, they always... We have a situation where too many people, they see the bad side of something. They always see the bad side of something. You know, they always talking about what they're not. They're always looking at the grass on the other side. Thing is, they don't know what it is on the other side. That grass could be totally made up. Something happened, or just a carpet or something put over there, and something happened. All of a sudden, you see it's nothing but dirt and weeds under there. Instead of watering your own damn grass. You got every single person. Every single person is born with something. They just have to bring it out. Circumstances call for it. Okay, let me use that thing. A lot of men complain about height. And I remember there was a short statured dude. I knew him back from 8th grade. And something popped. Somehow he popped in the head. You know how sometimes people pop in your head and you say, let me look that person up. And I looked that guy up. That dude had a life. That dude had several pictures on the internet, everything. That dude had a life. Because even back then, I remember, that dude didn't let anything stop him. Me and him had played on this rec league football team together. It was like a touch league. And I remember he was like a team captain because he didn't let anything stop him. He didn't let anything stop him. He never made any excuses. If he saw a woman he liked, he had no problems going for that woman. Heck, I think he had a crush on my mom. So, he didn't let anything stop him. Look what he did. Now, did he say, oh, I'm short, I'm this and that? He never said that. He never said that. I remember him. And then when I saw what he's done in life, I was like, wow. I said, wow. He just played with the hand he was dealt. You have people on the spectrum, autism spectrum. And some people would say, oh, that's bad. But yet you have some people who've done some great things. Like Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he was on Saturday Night Live and he said he has Asperger's, and which actually is considered on the spectrum. Some people got mad at him because he should have just said he was on the spectrum. Look what that man has done. Indeed, as I said this before, my sister, may she rest in peace. We went when she was born and coming up young. She was always called mentally retarded. Classified as that. This was before we had a better understanding of autism. And looking back, I could say, no, she was just on the spectrum. Now, thing was, she had a certain talent. Because I remember one time I was able to She had taken some tape and some regular lined paper and created a 3-dimensional house. It had the steps, everything, bathroom, everything. And when I saw that, I was inspired. I got into a program that was able to work with that talent. Indeed, in the process of getting in the program, her IQ was tested, and the psychologist who tested her said in a couple areas her IQ was higher than his. It wasn't just a standard IQ test about reading and math and everything. He said her IQ was higher than his in particular areas, and this was a highly intelligent, highly educated man who said this. You know, if we had known from the get-go, we had known, or the family had known, and might have been able to get a better education, she might have been a lot better. And I do remember she could cook a hell of a cake. Yeah. May her soul rest in peace. But, and there's a lot of people. See, you might not have one thing, but then you might have a talent in something else. See, my thing is the hand that you get, those are your talents. Those are your talents. And you got to use them. You got to figure out, okay, you're this, but then you might have something else that you're not even thinking about. You know, during this time of COVID, there's probably some people who never got it. They might not think of anything else, but they probably been around 100 or so people who had it and they didn't catch it. And that's not really talked about, but there's probably people who are immune to it. When they were talking more about HIV and everything, which I noticed they don't talk about as much anymore, but it's still there. There were some people who actually like naturally immune to it, but they might not have thought of anything else. Everybody has something. Everybody has something. All you can do is work with what you got. Make it as best as possible. What you don't have, you simply don't have. Because I thought about something. It was something, I ain't going to get too deep into it, but it was something that concerned me when I was younger. But I look back at it now and I said to myself, you know, because I ain't going to lie, I had a negative thought about a certain something when I was younger, about myself. And I carried it for a long time. But as a result of having it, or I'll say it was a false belief, as a result of having it, I actually worked on other things that I developed very well, very, very well. And I look back at it, I say, you know, it was a good thing I actually had that self-belief, because I probably wouldn't be talking to you now. I'm just going to be real. I wouldn't be talking to you now. I probably wouldn't be on here talking to you. No telling where I would be now. I'd probably even be dead. But for that false belief, because what I did, even though I had it in my hand, but I focused on what I said, okay, I can control it. I said, this one thing I didn't think I had any control over, so I didn't lose sleep over it. I just played what was in my hand. And it was actually a good thing. So, you know, if you dealt something, you just got to play it. Anybody who's played cards, you know, or poker or something, you know, it'd be, if you good at it, there's some times you didn't have any combination, but you just played the heck out of it and still won. That's how you have to look at life. I want y'all to think about that, all right? Playing the hand you were dealt. Anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.